Yo, what up, traders? So today is Monday. This is based off last week analysis, right? If you watch this on GBP USD, so this is a top-down analysis I'm trying to do here. So right on my chart, if you watch closely, watch that if I shrink the chart, price has been on an uptrend. This is on the 4-hour time frame, right? Then if you watch closely, price is forming a higher high and is respecting a recent high right here. Price is forming, respecting this high right here. So let's go to the lower time frame, on the 1 hour. So right here, this is on the 1 hour, right? So this is what I have on my chart. Price has been on an uptrend on the 1 hour, same thing as the 4 hour, but same, respecting a recent high which it broke below, which is this high right here, guys. Price still respecting that high right here, right? So if we go on the lower time frame, which is the 15 minutes, let me just say how I do my analysis from the 4 hour to the 15 minutes while I execute, right? So on the 4 hour, I get my main trend. All this trend line here, I got it from the 4 hour. My main trend line, this bigger trend line, and the trend line you see here, that is big from the 4 hour. Then if we go to the 1 hour, I also make my major trend line from the 1 hour. This trend line also I got it from the 1 hour, this particular one from the 1 hour. Then when I've put in all my major trend line, I go down to the 15 minutes. 15 minutes is where I get to make my entries. So this right here, this was last week, this one too was last week, and this today, which is Monday, looking out to short again on the Monday, right? So right here now, how do I got this entry? Price form an ascending wedge, right? This was like a flag. So immediately it was reacting to these highs, that is not taking out the first, second, third. I just know that price is gonna short. Immediately I got in and sell and made some profit. So same thing I did right here. Sorry guys, I'm using my phone, so it kind of be difficult. So same thing I did right here. This was on Fib level. If you watch my Fibonacci here, this level 618. Level 618. This is right here, level 618. That was how I got this entry. But at the end of the day, price I closed at a little profit because price was just consolidating. Then I waited for this week to wait for price to break out this trend line and tap. And if you watch, remember closely, I talked about in my previous video where I talked about trend line normally have highest 3 touches, which is 1, and there's a 2, and there's a 3 before it breaks above. You understand? So now it made a third touch right here, and short to the downside. And also this around Fib level 618, and this is a trend line breakout. He break out of this trend line and came back to test, and now this is a psychological level that he has broken. Let me zoom in, so let's see what's there. Then price is reacting to the Fib level, so I just know that price is just trying to form what do we call an M pattern. Price is trying to form maybe a double top right here, so before it's gonna short to the downside. So that's what I'm anticipating on GBP USD today. So that is how I do my analysis, right? So guys, just as I anticipated for the sell, you can see but price take time, consolidate before it begins to sell, right? If you watch closely on the zone, consolidation before it start dropping. So let's look out for price if it's gonna hit our TP, but I'm expecting price to react to this my psychological level here before it drops. Price is just moving slowly, so I'm currently out of this trade now. So that is how I do my analysis, guys. Don't forget to follow. So thank you guys. Follow for more. If you like content like this, make sure to do it to subscribe, like, share, and turn on the post notification bell to always be the first to see my video. Peace.